Hi guys, welcome back to Univoyage. So we posted a post on Instagram a few days back asking for your general queries, and we promised that we'll come up with a video answering them. So here we are. So let me get straight to the queries. So first of all, how to stay motivated throughout the journey of IPMET preparation. I know it's really tough, especially in these times when you have to stay at home. It's tough. Okay, I'll tell you two things that helped me and which might also help you. Firstly, keep talking to your parents, your teachers and mentors. Believe me, it really helps. They're the biggest source of inspiration and motivation. They'll really help you to realize your potential. Secondly, I'll say write your goals somewhere near your study area so that whenever you go there to study, you are inspired to work to achieve that goal. So these are the two things that I'd say will help you stay motivated. But apart from that, it's your self-motivation that will drive you to work, to study for your goal. Second is things we can do from now on to build our profile for the interview. So if you're aiming for 2022 exam, you're currently in class 12th, or if you're a dropper, still you're aiming for 2022 exam. I know there's not much time left, especially if you're in 12th, you have to prepare for your board as well, and the preparation for the entrance also will be there. So you don't have much time left. So I would suggest that if you are able to participate, then just participate in some national level or inter-school competitions of your domain, because what they want is not an intra-school competition or inter-class or inter-sectional competition. It should be of a good level, maybe inter-school or some national level competition, and you should have achieved something in that. Mere participation does not count. So you don't have much time. So I'll say just if you get time, participate in some events. But for 2023 aspirants who are currently in 11th or you are in 12th and might take a drop next year, I'd say you have a lot of time. So you must participate in as many national level events or inter-school events of your domain. By your domain, I mean that interests you. Maybe it may be finance, it may be some cultural event like dance or music, something that inspires you or that interests you. So just participate in them, participate in as many as possible, and because it's not only for your CV building, but it will be a great source of enhancement of your career. So these are the two things. And one thing more for 2023 aspirants is you should participate in some competitions. You should keep looking for competitions held by IIMs, especially by IIM Indore. One event is the PI quiz that is conducted by IIM Indore as a part of its annual fest, Atharv. It is specially for school level students, so I would definitely suggest you should participate in it because its certificate might help you get an edge. Next is how to deal with the verbal section. Okay, so if you're afraid of the verbal section like me, then I'll say start working on it from now on. So try to look on for the past year question, see what has been coming frequently. Some things I would like to tell you here are that is the reading comprehensions, the para jumbles, vocabulary, grammar, idioms and phrases, and maybe fill in the blanks type questions. So I have included all the reading materials and reference materials for you, which you can refer to for your preparation in a separate video. The link is there in the description box, so you can check that out. It will definitely help you to prepare for the verbal section. Next is, can you give us more information about VAT? Because unfortunately we are a non-COVID batch and we might have to give it. Okay, so VAT, that is the written ability test, is an essay writing sort of thing. It tests you in two ways. One, it tests your creative writing skills in the form of an essay which you have to write in 15 minutes. Secondly, it tests your general knowledge and thinking skills by the way of the topics that select. So some of the common topics are like euthanasia or capital punishment. So they're general ones, but they still require some prior knowledge for you to write a 1500 words essay. Some other topics can be related to current laws or any current happening that have occurred. Apart from that, there are also some abstract topics. So you just need to be aware of what is happening. You should have some knowledge about the current events that are happening. Word limit is usually 1500 words for VAT. Next is how well versed should we be with our current affairs for the PI round. So I'll say be aware of what is happening around, what current events are taking place. For example, during the interview time of our batch, Olympics was one of the major events that was happening, and some laws that have been passed in the past few months that are quite important. So you should know in detail about them. Also, you should be knowing much about your state. For example, who is the current governor, number of constituencies of your state, your neighboring states, etc. Also, you should know about the current chief ministers of different states and major laws that have been passed in your state in the recent past. So these are some things that you should be aware of for your interview preparation. Next is best of 5 or best of 4 subjects are considered for 12th percentage in the interview. Okay, so there is no such thing for the interview. So for IIM Indore, they just don't have any weightage for class 10th or class 12 board exams marks, but they just take it for some input, and there you have to include all your subjects to write the percentage. But IIM Rohtak has a good amount of weightage for class 10 and class 12 marks. So they ask for best of 5 subjects. So your percentage will be calculated from the best of 5 subjects. Next is, can we prepare for IPMAT in a month? Yes, you can prepare. Like in every batch there are some students who get selected by preparing for the last 1 or 2 months only, but just that it requires utmost dedication and planning for those 30 or 40 or 45 days. So you should plan your time during that period in such a manner that you are able to cover all the topics that come in the exam. You are able to give at least 10 to 15 mocks for IPMAT specifically. So yes, you can prepare and you can clear the IPMAT in a month, but provided that your acumen is sharp and your problem solving skills are also good, because it's not always easy to start from the scratch and clear the exam if your problem solving skills are not that great, because for that you have to build your concepts first, and then it requires more time than a month or 2. Then next is, any scope for applied math students? Yes, of course there is. So first of all, IPMAT is open for students from every field. Maybe it's science, commerce or humanities. Even non-math students can apply, and every year many non-math students get selected in every batch. So if non-math students can clear, then what is it for you? It's just that there are few topics that you have to cover on your own, which are not covered in the class 11-12 syllabus. So look up for the important topics of IPMAT preparation and see what topics you have not covered in your school and prepare for them. It won't require much time, but yeah, you can definitely clear IB-MAT if you are an applied math student. Next is what does partial drop and full drop mean? Okay, so a full drop is when you don't join any institute after clearing your 12th board. So you prepare for next year exam for the whole year without joining any institute. Like for example, I am a person, I got 90% in my boards, but I could not clear IB-MAT this year, and I did not want to take admission in any other college. I just want to go IIM Indore, maybe due to many reasons, maybe due to financial reasons or anything like that. So I take a full drop. I do not take admission in any college. So that is called a full drop. Partial drop is I take up admission in some other college which I was not aiming, but I am getting right now. So for example, I may be getting in some college, in any other institute which you are getting, but your aim is IIM Indore. So you take the admission in college, in some other college, and you start preparing again for IB-MAT of next that will be held in next year. So you can give the exam next year, and if you get it cleared, you can leave your earlier institute and join IIM Indore. So that is what is partial drop means. I hope I've solved all of your queries. I tried to cover as many as possible. Some were covered in the comment section itself by our team. So that is it for today, guys. If you have any further doubts, do mention them in the comment box, and we'll try to come up with more such videos answering your general queries. Thank you, and subscribe to Univoyage.